Hi, I'm Zaira, and today I will be reviewing the book When You See Me by Laura Gallego. It's really funny the story I have with this book, specifically the journey I had with reading it. This book was given to me by my aunt, and I remember that I read like the first pages, and I was like, this book is not for me. I don't like it. And I remember I told my aunt that, and she told me, well, wait until I come back and we will read together. So I said, okay. So some days passes and I get a book again. I take it and I start reading it. I read like the first two chapters and I was like, oh wait. I stopped reading it and I said, oh, this book is good. It's really good. And I think it took me like 1 week to reading it all. And when my aunt came back, I told her, I finished the book. And she was like kind of angry at me because I didn't wait for her. And I was like, but I really like it. So then she read it. She read it. This book, the story of this book, is really interesting. Our main character is called Tina, well, Valentina, who one day discovers that she has superpowers. She can become invisible. That's why the book is called When You See Me. Okay, so one of days after she finds out that she has superpowers, one guy from her high school dies, and it was a mysterious death. Not for the fact that no one knew who killed him, because technically no one killed him. He got himself killed, because what happened was that the body was found in the high school, and it was said that the guy jumped from the roof of one of the buildings of the high school and killed himself. So in that case, it wasn't mysterious at all. But that guy's brother, Rodrigo, found it really weird because his brother didn't show any signs of being depressed or even being suicidal at all. So it became something that he had in his mind. Rodrigo always knew that something was wrong with his brother's death. Some years passes, and Valentina goes to the same class as Rodrigo. And she lives in a place where bands are usual. And these bands have fights and also deal with drugs. So Valentina and Rodrigo start spying these bands. And they start finding out a lot of stuff that they had hidden. So that's kind of like, I will leave this here if you want to read it. This book, it has a lot of ranges in it, like mystery, friendship in a way. If you like the band stuff, you have it. The characters are really interesting to see, because you see like the development they have, each one of them. I mentioned 2 characters, but there are more. They are really interesting to read. So, but that's kind of like where the story goes. So yeah, it's a really book, and Laura Gallego is a really good Spanish writer. She has written a lot of books who are like this kind of style for teenagers. This one specifically, it's, I think, one of the best I have read from her. I haven't read that much of her, but I think for teenagers it's really good. And I have like reread this book like a lot of times in my life because I love the ending. I really love the ending, and it's really amazing. It's not that long. It only has like less than 400 pages. It's really easy to read. It's not difficult. It doesn't have like that much vocabulary that you need to understand. So I really recommend it if you are into mystery, but not in a kind of paranormal way. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review, and see you in the next time.